this morning going to share with you all about the practice of 557, 5 precepts, 5 hindrances, and 7 factors of awakening. 5 precepts mean the 5 guidance for the bodily. We need to be disciplined. We call that 5 precepts. Included verbal, means from the body too. Talk, action. So 5 precepts is a very exterior part, If this part cannot be disciplined, then harm, hurt, trouble already starting from that cause, turn into condition. From condition will be coming bad result. The bad result is greedy form, anger form, harm form, and ignorant form. His fruit will be that coming to the life. Not only other won't benefit and just oppose to the benefit, and yourself too will be returned back that condition and make the life karma, means unwholesome return. And 5 hindrances means from that, when we look back into this body, then we touch into the mind. The mind undisciplined, not in order. I say order means not in the wholesome condition, means a hindrance. That is the mental part. So when we see it, mental hindrance and the 5 precepts of discipline, then we can see it. One is the wrath part. One is the setter part. So from these 2 parts we can say cause and effect. So the reason and his extension. You can see that in the mind, ill will turn it into anger. Anger means that you go to kill, greedy kill, anger kill. That will show it into action. Word also like that, etc. Greedy becomes steal, planning to steal. That is you see that some is not a small steal. Go and get something, take something not being given, but planning, like a greedy merchant, large of mental, long contemplate, long action like that. So these 2 very related, but in Buddhism that are for the practitioner, want to purifying his unwholesome action from the discipline, then back to the mind. See, even though the bodily, action already been, prohibited to something, abstain doing anything, in action, but mentally when you sit down, mental is very action. It's normal because of before your discipline in the life that already been, long teaching in a wrong, what call it that, wrong view. Not follow the noble eightfold path. A wrong view come into the mind from the family, from the society, from the teacher side, from a lot of condition. Show you that the wrong pattern. You already learn from there. You already action from there. That is the bodily conduct. So that right now, even though you stop it, but the memory is carrying that seeds. So once you carry that seed, this is called nature. So what is nature means? We have something that, in a very second part. Even though you don't see the fire burning there, but you see the smoke come out from very distant. So distant to the mind, then you still, it's still burning there. Even though we don't predict that it is a fire, but we still can be learned from that. The seeds that condition. Otherwise, maybe something happen bigger. So this is called purification. So purification, then we have a lot of antidote, a lot of right skill, turning this hindrance by purifying. Advance. When you compare to the lay life as a Buddhist, this is called advance. Because the lay life Buddhists, they still, because of taking their living costs need to have a lot of support, and they're still working there to, let the mind going out, reach out, and then beneficial from career, but not beneficial into the hindrance purification, because they don't concentrate, don't have any antidote skill to stop or to cease the hindrance connection. That's why you are here. So you will see that this is a beneficial, need to be happy, because you're working for the second part. This part may be the whole life of the lay people, not practice. I say lay people mean lay Buddhists, lay comer into the Dhamma. They're not practice, even though they know they're not practice. You see, daily life, they are not much, right mindful to this. Even though they no concentrate at all into processing, connected, to seal up, not let the hindrance moving into the mind. So what is the mind? Their mind is a hindrance. Other than that, never experience, not much touching. Like touching to the skill of four satipatthana, and then processing the four satipatthana in there. No, because of the 7 factors of awakening not turning in. So antidote for hindrance is the 7 factors of awakening. So I name it 557. 7 is bigger than 5. So you cover it up. Keep it in mind. If you cannot keep it in mind, go and write it down. Yeah. Big number to cover a small number. That is my realization. Yeah. So here is something that when the Buddha said, whenever who develop and cultivate the 7 factors of awakening, then the 5 hindrances, the 5 discipline, or what we call that, 5 precepts, they totally been brought and been circled into some area. He won't reach out anymore. Like the Chan saying, this cover up is a long time going on, then it's like a cover up the glass, then the glass won't be have other conditions, leave him alive, then he will slowly die out. You see that? A stone, cover, and others. Then right now the new agriculture, they don't use the pesticide to kill the grass, but they use the black sheet to cover it up for certain time, and they can survive. 7 factors of awakening is a cover. Cover to what? 5. So the first of the awakening, 7 factor, what is the first one? Huh? Yes. Always start from there. Right mindfulness. I want to use the right. Okay? Right means something is not intended, not in this 5 of 10. And it's called right. Once you grab anything from this 5, it's not right. So the right have its own meaning. Right to what? Right to the body, right to feeling to the body, right to the mind, right to mind condition. Take out this 10, not have anything related to this 10. This is called right mindfulness. And it can be processed into other wholesome perception. Like what I said, the 4 Brahma Vihara is another. If you don't go to this 4 foundation of mindfulness, you can go to 4 Brahma Vihara. 4 foundation of mindfulness is AQ. If AQ you don't go, you can go to EQ. That is called right too. A perception. So that perception is more open, not grabbing into the unwholesome. So this 5 is unwholesome. 4 foundation of mindfulness, 4 Brahma Vihara is a wholesome. One is wholesome into body and mind, one is wholesome into the perception, nim, one is form. 4 foundation of mindfulness is nim and form. So that is something that in the 7 factors of awakening, this is the mental part. Guiding the mental part. So guiding the mental part is very advanced. The Buddha himself, knowing that even those the seniors practitioner in the monastic, still not much of them really understood the 7 factors of awakening. I use the word understood. And you can see that the result of 7 factors of awakening come to be is really challenging into the practitioner, because it covers 2 things in the achievement. So these two things in achievement is samatha and vipassana achievement. So it is very challenging in the practitioner that the first one we call the right mindfulness. I already have one of the definition just now what I mentioned. What is right? Mindfulness. Everyone say mindfulness, even though right now become the fashion. They talk about mindfulness. But some of them, they are very, very, big word. They say that, oh, I don't train mindfulness anymore. I train awaken. They are big word. When you look at their daily life, what? Their mindset, what is awakening mean? Their mindset totally not connected at all or long distance come to this message. I say awakening means their vipassana and samatha already been achieved. Then you can use the word, the name. When you achieve vipassana and samatha, means concentration and wisdom already arise in the mind. It becomes the mindset. When you are there, then we say that this is the result of awakening. This guy already awakened because he have these two factors. Then you can call mind and body already turned to aware. Aware means still some, no more. We need to use the word right mindful because it already turned to right concentrate. It already become abandoning all the unwholesome factor, turning his mind into equanimity, even though wholesome factor still not using the word factor in the existence, because the mind already joined into the Dhamma-sil. What is Dhamma-sil? IQ. I think enough for this morning, and then the second part tomorrow going on. Today is Sunday, so we will take a little bit earlier. For every one of us, this is a profound teaching, and they will start from different perspectives, and this is something that needs to be learned. The mind, when we say that, come, we try to sit together, practice together, then you can find that, the mind is very different. Even though the action come together, but the mind is not going to join because mind have different factor or different hindrance, then it will go very distant from each other. That's why you can see Buddhism, they say free. You practice yours, I practice mine, even though in a Dhamma hall that everyone is practice his own individual pattern because the standard of the mind is very different. No such one can come in the same pattern in that moment because of the hindrance antidote. So always become the Dhamma teacher, especially the Zen teacher, means the charm of Vipassana and Samatha practitioner in his guiding. The teacher want to guide his student. Only the word antidote means you need to individually, how you need to practice, follow this path. When you succeed this path, or follow this path. Succeed this path, follow that path. It takes a lot of time into step by step moving up. to your goal. Moving up to the goal. So the student and the teacher's relationship is not like today in here, this region, we call the United States of America. The teacher and student relationship is exchange. You give me money, I give you knowledge. Other than that, no more. You free, I free. Not much going into the, what we call that, very conservative. Conservative means it is not exchange. It's more than this. Need to show in respect. Need to show in support. Like the Asian culture in China. Oh, teacher, what is a teacher? A teacher have two. One is friendship, one is like a father. So teacher take care student need to look like a father take care his son. And student take care his teacher. It's not only that humbly only accept the benefit from the teacher, but you need to support that. What the teacher right now short, what I can give him hands, it become assistant. And then when the teacher getting old, he need to serve the teacher like serve his father. Buddha said that. Why this monk, the whole assembly abandoned him is because of when he young, he never served the old. So when he get bad shape, people is not appreciate him because he do nothing for them. And the Buddha give advice. So young generation, when you see aging, when you see destruction, need to look for yourself life like I'm a nursing, I'm a nurse. I'm going to serve you because generation to generation, this is a good example. So he take care of the aging people. Why he can take care? EQ being developed. If that one is only to see, oh, this is the only practice, and forget about others, then he won't be perfect his personality. One day when he needs some, he already handicapped, needs some guidance by action, not only by word. Then people say, oh, what is this? I don't know you. For someone who will not develop the EQ, that they won't give you a hand. That is what I see in the Sangha. When we come together, we can see the mindset, a lot of develop. Someone is IQ being developed, someone is EQ being developed, someone is AQ being developed. Three of them go very balancing, move advance. That kind of personality is not much because of 7 factors of awakening not being advanced. Once it's been advanced, his mind is very sharp. Moment to moment, he applying it, accurately. So he won't be miss of his mind applying. Why we can miss the applying into wholesome is because of the hindrance in the mind block the contact and feeling to the Dhamma. That is why we really concerned about practice. Why practice? Because of need to cover up his hindrance, not let him become the boss or become the master of the mind. That is all about in the training. So once you see, oh, I have something in the mind, it means you found something. You have the mindfulness state. Just the other part, you don't, have mindful means, this is something rise up. What I can do to take place, not let him rise up and processing, this is called antidote. Once you get the antidote, to put it into, replace that hindrance, you are wise. Wise is IQ. That is what I want to help you all. And the teacher give you advice, only opinion. You yourself take the advice and observe and contemplate some advice. Oh, I have ill will in my mind. When I watch Afghanistan, when I watch Syria, when I watch, Ukraine, I rise up some, bad emotion. I rise up and unwholesome ill will. Then, ill will is just opposed to EQ, friendliness, compassion, empathetic joy, equanimity. It just becomes stuck there, grabbed in there, attached there. You see, that is not purifying. That is the bad hindrance in the mind. You cannot let it process. You need to put something else. Put what? EQ. If you don't put EQ, okay. Back to the four foundation of mindfulness. If that is it is a subtle, I cannot, fight with it. Okay, I back to the body. If settle to the breathing, I can't do it. Then I back to the body. Means I go to rock. Once you go to the rock part, then you forget about the settle part. The settle part have no condition. You come to the mindfulness, to the rock part. Yeah, that is the most thing the Buddha said. What? Novice come to the assembly, means come to the Sangha, 7 years old. You can let them sit meditation. What can they do? They give them a lot of serving. Do something for the Sangha, bodily, not mentally. So they do a lot of serving, how to carry water, help the monk clean his food. The monk said, the food clean, the mind see clean, then the mind need to be clean. They have a lot of that kind of education, and then to help the monk take care of lots of things. What they can learn? They learn patience, they learn respect, they learn hard working, benefit from the body. You see, when the body already have that, then come to the mind. Then the mind will be easy. This is what I want to share with you all.